Besides tracking vehicles and driver behavior and so forth, many types of companies have huge investments in inventory, in equipment, in assets that are staged at job sites, many times in remote, unsecure locations where theft and just loss of accountability is a big issue. Think about land development companies with huge pieces of equipment, construction companies, companies that do oil and gas field type work. They've got tremendous investments in not just equipment but trailers, tanks, everything in the field that is often lost track of and is duplicated because they just can't manage those assets. These days there are some very cost-effective technology options for keeping track of and managing assets in the field. There are many low-cost GPS tracking options as well as more conventional means such as barcoding, RFID scanning type technologies that allow a company to keep track of where their equipment assets are and as well where they've been in terms of job sites, time spent on job sites, the history of where a piece of equipment has been, and with that information, you can better manage what you've actually got to work with, rather than guessing where something is and having to duplicate it just because you can't keep track of it and manage it. With our Street Eagle technology, we have the ability to track and monitor not just vehicles but also assets in the field. It could be any remote location and pretty much any type of asset. But with that, we've got the ability to show where all of your assets are, where they've been, be able to do reports and inventory type spreadsheets and inventory management integration to be able to help better manage what you've got, where it is, and where it's been. With Street Eagle, you also have the ability to route a vehicle directly to an asset using in-vehicle navigation right from the software. So a driver doesn't have to guess where a piece of remote equipment may be. It will actually take them to an exact location. In addition, the ability to analyze and report, asset locations and location history gives you significant information for being able to do better job costing analysis and more accurate billing for job costing, for job invoicing when equipment is used at a particular job site. We have a large land development company in Florida that has some very expensive pieces of yellow steel, excavating equipment that they use for basically developing new subdivisions. In the past, they've had an issue with equipment being stolen from job sites. These are unsecure remote locations. They've been tracking their vehicles, they've been tracking their workers, but until recently they haven't really been keeping track of their equipment. We actually had an occurrence about 6 months ago where equipped with our equipment tracking device on a piece of their equipment, I believe it was a backhoe, they actually were able to detect when somebody was trying to steal it, loaded it up on a trailer, and was driving away. And we actually have an alert so that if it left a certain area unpowered, that we would be notified. And in fact they were, and in fact they did recover it.